Hello, welcome back to our Final Fantasy IX Let's Play. And before we start today, I just want to mention that if you go to my website, you can find a link to called Downloads at the top of the page, and there you will be able to access my Final Fantasy IX save game. If you want to just make sure that you've caught up to where I am. And I'll update that regularly as more episodes go out, so that you can have multiple choices as to where you want to update your game from, and that will work for both the Steam version, which I'm playing, and the Android version, interestingly enough. So by all means, go ahead onto my website to find that if you want to. And we're going to begin today. We are controlling Dagger and Steiner here, of course, which is where we left off previously. And we're going to go and speak to this shopkeeper here. He's got a few new items that we might want to stock up on. I'm just going to get one of each of the ones we don't have, should they have further abilities and that we would like to learn. And the headgear there, they're probably rubbish items in all honesty, but it's the abilities is what we're interested in, so we'll go ahead and get those. And the other thing I'm going to want to suggest that you do is stock up on steepled hats, because we're going to do that guild trick again a little bit later, where we synthesise the steepled hat and wrist items to make a nice tidy profit. And you only want a stock of 98 of those. We're going to get a free one shortly anyway, so you don't need to get the last one. And just going to check our gears here before we move on any further. We could go ahead and start learning Beast Killer with Steiner, but I don't want to lose his attack if we can help it. Iron Helm, again, he could learn such and such, but he can go ahead with those other abilities he's learning at the minute. The choice, we've got choices anyway, is what I'm trying to say and get the point across. So a few more abilities that Dagger can learn as well, but she's still learning the abilities for Mortina Racket, so we shall keep that equipped. No white mage abilities by the looks of things, we'll just stick to the headgear. I suppose we should give her the leather wrist and the cotton robe. Well, she's already learning stuff from that, so that will do nicely. And it looks like we are ready to go. Oh, actually, before we do that, we do need to make sure we have at least 4 silver gloves and 3 iron helms. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 4 of those and 2 of those, so we'll have 3 in stock. I know we've got 1 equipped, but you're going to need that for synthesis later, and from that, well, obviously we're going to be able to learn more stuff as well. So the Iron Helm, by the way, is the only way that Steiner can learn the ability Bright Eyes. So now we're going to go ahead and speak to the attendant here. This will move the story onwards for us. The car to Alexandria will be arriving shortly. And I can't control Dagger. What was that? The car to Limblum just departed. I missed my ride. Oh no, who's that? Wow, that voice sounds familiar. So let's run out here and see what's going on. Well, look who it is. I missed my ride. What am I going to do now? How the heck should I know? Well, you were the one who wanted to watch the scenery while eating South-baked bundt cake. I'm going to be late returning to Limblum. There's nothing we can do. I won't tell the boss. Thanks, buddy. Let's eat another bundt cake. Oh, jeez. Right, okay, so now we want to head back in after that scene and go ahead and speak to Steiner. It looks like Marcus and Sina have beaten us to the punch, though. Are you here to kidnap the princess again? Who's this big tin man? What? How dare you? Oh, he's the captain of the Knights of Pluto. Oh, yeah, you're one bad actor. Have you no respect? So we'll go and see what Steiner's got to say about this situation. Princess, you shouldn't be wasting your breath on criminals. Okay, well, check it out, it's the princess. Princess, what are you doing here? When we escaped from Evil Forest... Princess, you shouldn't be wasting your breath on these criminals. And we'll just say hello to Marcus. When we escaped from Evil Forest... Nope. He's not going to let us find out what happened, is he? Right, okay. So, anyway. Just see if anything's going on out here. I thought the car might have turned up, but apparently not. Right, there we go. Now we can advance the story. Yes, Prince, ma'am. Always being scolded. How embarrassing. There's the car. That's what we'll be waiting for. The cable car to Alexandria has arrived. It's here. But you're going to Limblum. I know that, but you're going to Alexandria. Yeah, I'm heading to Trino. Well, I'll see you off. Marcus is going to Trino too. Let's go, Steiner. Steiner, are you mad at me? No, ma'am, I'm coming along. Right. Good luck. Yeah, I'll save our bro. Bro? Princess, let us go inside. Okay, let's do just that. Now departing. That lady that's sitting in the carriage, does she keep following us everywhere, or is that my imagination? Why are you going to Trino, Marcus? To save our brother. Who is it? There's only one man I call bro, and that's Blank. We've been gathering info to cure his petrification. So if you remember, Blank got caught up in the evil forest as we were leaving, didn't he, and got petrified. We finally learned about an item called Super Soft that cures all forms of petrification. Well, what about Sinner? Sinner's going to the Tantalus hideout in Limblum to tell the others. Oh, I see. Now it's my turn for questions. Yes? Where's Zidane? We separated in Limblum. Oh, got rid of him as soon as he got you to Limblum, huh? How could you say that? It's only because Zidane kept treating me like a child. I don't care about him. Fine then, I don't know anything. Hey, looks like we can run around, get fit on the carriage. See what Steiner's got to say for himself. I shall not meddle in your affairs. Part-time worker Mary, I'm going to work hard and help him open another shop. It'll be a while before we arrive in Alexandria. Say, Marcus, is there any way I can help? Help with what? Well, I was partly responsible for what happened, so... No thanks, we'll be fine on our own. But wouldn't it be better if... Ooh, what's this? Well, what was that? It might just be engine trouble. Please remain in your seats while I check. Promptly runs away. Promptly runs back. It's a demon! A demon with a pointy hat. Sounds like one of those black mages to me. And if you remember, the Black Waltz 3 that we fought earlier, I think that was one on the airship, flew off, didn't it? It didn't actually get defeated. I mean, he doesn't look too good, but he's alive and he's angry. Mission: retrieve Princess alive. It's no use, it doesn't understand. But eliminate all. Well, this is our second boss battle against the Black Waltz. And it's pretty much the same kind of fight that we had with him previously. So we're going to want to steal with Marcus, and let's see if we can cast blind with Dagger here. Yes, we can. So you want to hit it with blind. It's got 1200 hit points, or if you want to be more precise, 1292. So I guess that's closer to 1300. But anyway, there's 3 items we can steal. The lightning staff, which is an uncommon item which we just stole, and the steepled hat, and the item we really want to get is the flame staff, which is semi-rare, so it could take a while. So just bear that in mind. So just have Dagger healing, Marcus stealing, and Steiner just, you know, fatting about really. And I managed to just steal the flame staff. So now we can basically crack straight ahead with damaging this fella. And I haven't got a lot of MP because I was healing while stealing. So now we'll heal with potions using Dagger here. And we'll get these other 2 fellas, Steiner and Marcus, to basically just pummel him with their swords. So, by the way, the freeze ability can be somewhat nasty that this guy does, but nothing that you can't cure with a remedy. A couple more hits should take this fellow out. By the way, this is an interesting tidbit, bit of trivia for you. Once again, the Black Waltz will not work at killing Dagger. In this, he won't attack Dagger. Only this time, it's not game over if your other 2 characters die. Instead, if Dagger's the only one that's left alive, the monster will basically attack himself. So it's actually a really hard battle to try and lose. You actively have to actually kill Dagger yourself in order to lose that battle, which is interesting. Also, if you don't have blind, you can just throw a tent or 2 in order to get the blind status on him. But that's pretty much it. Just really try and steal that flame staff because Vivi will love you forever. What did he want with me? Princess. Burmasir was attacked by an army of black mage soldiers. Yeah, I know. Those mages wiped out the people of Burmasir. Yes, I know. Yeah, who would do such a thing? Are you serious? How ignorant can you be? What do you mean? Stop it, Steiner. I know who did it. Princess? We're almost in Alexandria. I must go to the castle and see my mother. She'll listen to me. I've got a feeling she won't, in all honesty. I think we're almost there. So you already heard about the attack on Burmasir? Of course, I'm not like Steiner. You've changed. Me? You mean the way I talk? Not just that. Well, a lot has happened. Oh, speaking of which, yeah. I've been through tons of battles and I'm a seasoned pro now. What are you talking about? We need to find Supersoft and save Blank, right? You're gonna come along even if I refuse, right? Of course I am. This is so exciting. You see, I've always wanted to see the marvellous architecture of Trino, and I can hardly wait. On second thought, she hasn't changed that much. Sounds like we're just about to arrive at our destination. Take care. The road splits up ahead, so go right to reach Trino and left to reach Dali. So Trino is our story destination, but we're going to be visiting the optional place of Dali first before we do that. And before we do anything, we're just going to check Marcus's equipment here, see if there's anything useful to give him, since he's going to be helping us with our battles up ahead. We're going to take the wrist off Marcus here actually, and we're going to take the steepled hat off him because we need that. But we'll have 99 of each though now, is the point. What did he just have a second ago? Oh, we'll just give him his leather hat back. Yada 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 yada. I guess he can have the bronze vest. So he's not going to be leaving our party straight away, which is why it's worth just giving him a few pieces of equipment. And we can also just take it off him when we know that he is going to be leaving us, and I'll tell you when that is. So we've got an item shop set up here by none other than the part-time worker, Mary. Welcome. So you can stock up on your potions and your antidotes and such like. And then when you're ready, we can leave to, I presume, the world map. Oh, well, we can choose our path first. So no amount of hardship can tear our two countries apart. The 11th Regent of Limblum, Sid 8th. The Berkmeyer cable cars were built to commemorate the 20th anniversary of friendship between Limblum and Alexandria. Fair enough. Right then, so we want to be heading left. So we're going to turn left at the fork. If you want to skip this optional stuff, then you'll want to head right at that fork. The village of Dali is beyond this gate. You've got to go to the other gate if you want to go to Trino. Do you want to pass through? Yes, we certainly do. We already have our gate pass key item. And out we go. Ah, that's why the world map is split up. Because we're on a mountain ledge. Interesting. Anyway, folks, we'll finish off here today and we'll see what the village of Dali holds for us in the next episode. So please do come back to join me for that. Don't forget to hit the like button if you've enjoyed this episode. And go ahead and check out the FuzzfingerGaming forum if you want to ask me anything. I usually always respond by those means. And I'll see you soon for more Final Fantasy IX. See you later, guys. Take care.